Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Slabbin Sundays, where I take rocks and fossils I find on the western shore of Lake Michigan, cut them into slabs so I can use those slabs to make stuff. So this week we got two kind of weird ones. The first one is this, I don't know, jasper and quartz breccia, maybe? I don't know, probably, kind of looks like that. This is generally what they look like. This thing does have some fractures in it, but I'm going to try to get some slabs out of it, I think this way. And just see if I can get some really cool slabs to make some pendants or something out of. Hopefully this thing stays together, but we'll see. It's pretty fracture-y. And then this thing, I don't know what this is. If this is like a sandstone, this is all just sandstone and it's all staining, but it's got this yellow and red and white. So I think I'm gonna go the long way on this one. I think I'm gonna cut right down here and then maybe try to get one or two if I can out of this one. So we'll see what happens, I guess. So we're gonna use the high-tech 6-inch trim saw, a thin notched blade. And again, if you guys want 10% off your accessories from high-tech, you can type in Planetary in all capital letters when you check out. And yeah, so let's get this thing set up and we'll get slabbing. Okay, so through the first one, so I got one thin slab and then I cut this one at an angle to maybe make a lure out of it. I don't know if it'll stay together when I drill the holes, but let's see what's inside of here. So here's the end. Ooh, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted right there. Really cool white patterns, got some orange up here. Really cool. That's just the end, but I'm gonna salvage that piece too for sure. You know, grind that down into a cabochon. So then here's my thin slab. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, this blade must be getting dull. It's giving me some marks, but look at that patterning on there with the orange and the red and the white. And here's the other side. A little bit of darker stuff coming in there. Really cool. So as long as this stuff stays together, it'll make really cool pendants, I think. I mean, look at that patterning on there. So then here's the fat slab. So here you can see the angle that I kind of cut it at, because that's kind of how they have to be when it's a fishing lure anyway. I have to angle it down like this. And if I cut it like this, then it's easier to get that angle off. So this is this one. Oh, really cool. Got some dark in there. That white against there is really cool. I'll have to get some really good close-ups at the end of these. And then here's just the other side. Some more of that red. Really cool. I would just call it a brecciated quartz. You know, with some, that red is probably just staining in there, maybe some jasper or some, you know, red stained mudstone or something, but really cool either way. And then here's the end. Really cool. That's exactly what I was hoping for, was that red and white contrast. The orange is kind of a extra little bonus, so definitely 1 for 1. Let's get on to that second one. Okay, so through that second kind of weird one with all the staining, let's see if any of that's on the inside. So here's the end. Ooh, it did go to the inside. So that looks really cool. All the little yellow specks in there. Not sure what that is. I guess it could be jasper, but I don't think so. I think it's just a yellow patch of staining on some sandstone, it looks like. Really cool though, with the red and yellow and like beige color. So then here's I just got one big fat slab out of it. So here's the one side. Yeah, you can kind of see the graininess, how it's kind of white and gray over here and then yellow and red over there. That's kind of cool. A little bit of red on the end. And then not much on this side. One little yellow splooch right there. A little bit poking through right there. Might shine up cool. I think that side will shine up cool with the contrast. And then here's the end. Just had that little yellow coming in, like a little circle almost. Wonder what that is. Really cool though. And then all that up there too, like the gray and white again and the beige. It actually feels smooth. It doesn't feel gritty though either, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's like a sandstone that started to morph, so it's, you know, it feels a little bit smoother than normal sandstone, but I think definitely a win. I think that side right there is really cool. That yellow's, I hope that yellow shines up and you can actually pick it out of there. But all right, 2 for 2. So if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some close-ups at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.